How is it going today? It's Friday, and we are doing another Challenge Jack AMA. We do these every Friday, and this is a time when people can go over project news. People can ask questions. For those of you who don't know who we are and what we do, we are a decentralized application that's available on iOS and Android. And we allow people to post cryptocurrency challenges and basically just a smart contract on the blockchain with terms. And if you complete them, then you're able to win those rewards. And likewise, people are able to post their own challenges too. So people are able, so it's a network where people are able to post challenges and participate in other people's challenges. So, and for us, challenges are just like a crypto bounty. We pretty much it's social media where people are able to put a crypto bounty up and reward people who complete the bounty or don't complete the bounty. And a lot of other cool stuff too. We have spinning wheel, other interactive stuff. But at the end of the day, what makes it special is you pretty much get paid to use us. You win crypto for using us. And we're also a great way of getting other things done too. So we got some people on the call here. Any big news updates that we need to go over for this call?
Yeah, happy weekend, smile.
Yeah, happy weekend, happy Friday.
Yeah, happy weekend.
Yeah, happy Friday. Here.
How's it going? I'm good over here. How's the weekend going?
Going good over here in California.
We good.
Good.
Keeping it 100.
Yep. So lots of different challenges going on. Any updates that anyone wants to go over, or
So I think we are doing well.
Yeah.
Pertaining to the reviews, the EOS white paper, the EOS blue paper reviews, I think we are going good. And we've had over 10 reviews so far, right?
Something like that. I think we've, we've given out like 100, 200 EOS or more. So we've had some reviews. I mean,
Awesome.
I was the one that posted the challenge or ran it. And so I was having to go over everyone's responses. And, I tried to basically say, hey, if you met the guidelines of the EOS Foundation, then we'll give you 20 EOS. And then the people who follow the instructions of the challenge and turn it into the EOS Foundation 2, they may win 100 EOS or even 2,000 EOS. I think they're going to announce that this weekend. So it was a good challenge. It was a challenge that people were able to earn some bigger rewards for. And it's something that is beneficial for the EOS community, because the EOS Foundation had been working on these papers for months now. They've had their best people working on these papers. So they need community feedback, and they needed to hear from the community on whether or not they like the direction of where they're heading. So it's important. And I don't think there was a whole lot of submissions. I think, were some of you guys on that EOS call this Wednesday?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I think they had, I can't remember the number of submissions they said they have.
Yeah, I think.
But I think
it was.
I think they, and they'll probably look into those two and they'll give them their rewards.
Yeah. If I remember right, I think they talked about it in the beginning. I think they said that they only had like 30 submissions. Out of the 30 submissions, like 7 won. And 3 won like the 2,000 EOS reward. So hopefully it'd be nice. I mean, hopefully I think we had probably, I know there's some people I gave out 20 EOS to, some people I gave out 10 to, like if you just, because they wanted like 1,000 word count. If you didn't have like, that was pretty much the only thing I was looking through. I just was making sure that people didn't plagiarize or just cut and paste work, because we had some people doing that. And but I try to make sure it was original work and that they met the word requirement. And if it met those two things, I gave out 20 EOS. If someone was a couple of hundred words short, I gave them like 10 EOS. So, but it was, I mean, it was good work. I mean, they're looking to,
Good job, yeah. Good job, bro.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
job with that.
yeah, and hopefully that's helpful to the EOS community. I mean, we run on the EOS network, so we want the EOS blockchain to be efficient and have run well and get the feedback it needs to do its job, because it's important. I mean, we were relying on a lot of feedback too ourselves as an application. I mean, pretty much everything we do,
Sure.
yeah, every update we do now is pretty much 90% user feedback. We just collect user feedback and integrate it into our current systems or new systems. So that's probably what we're going to start doing here pretty soon when we start preparing version 9.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. That's good news.
Yeah.
That one is huge, guys. Yeah. I also noticed that we have new inputs of challenges on the app.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting more activity. I mean, it seems like, I mean, you guys can tell me what you think, but for us, I know, you know, you George, you Willow, you guys have been in the project, involved with the project for like for 2 years, so like 2 years. Maxwell, I think you've been around for like 2 years using Challenge DAC. So that so over our 2 years, this is probably the most activity and the smoothest things have run since we've started, which I don't know if you guys agree with, but that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, that's true. I noticed that too.
Yeah. So
it calls for celebration. That means a lot of people have quite liking to our application.
yeah, and it's I mean, you guys remember, you know, a couple.
Yeah, CHL is going places. We're going to the moon. Yeah, a steady growing. It's a growing community day to day.
Yeah, we have a really good technology. We have a really good product, and I think it's just a matter of time that reflects in the token price and the trading. I mean, it's yeah, lots going on with. I mean,
You know, I haven't referred anyone and got a bad feedback. I've never referred anyone on the app and gotten a bad feedback from the person. So we're doing great so far.
Yeah, I think so.
What we need, yeah, we need more investors. What we need to do is we need to run campaigns on Twitter. We need to promote the CHL more, CHL tags more on Twitter, and run Twitter campaigns. You know, get to invite our friends who we know are crypto investors. That will help.
Yeah, it will, and it'll help the users too. I mean, people who've been accumulating lots of CHL, if all of a sudden, I mean, I always pull this up, but I'll pull it up again on right now too. Is let's see here. Is, I mean, we've always been a small project with, you know, and we never did an ICO. We never did anything to raise millions and millions of dollars. And a lot of these major exchanges, I mean, we've learned as a project over the years that these exchanges oftentimes require lots of upfront capital, lots of money to list tokens. And that's something that we haven't had. I mean, we've invested most of our time and energy into our product and into our code and so we haven't, you know, we didn't put millions of dollars into paying an exchange or whatever. But some of these large exchanges do still track us. They don't have trading, but they do track us, like Binance. Binance holds lots of CHL and they do track the price. It looks like it's in, I'm not sure what language. Actually, yeah, it's in English. And so they track us, so you don't know at some point if they do decide to list the token. And the same is true for Coinbase. And Coinbase tracks the token too. So you could imagine, for you guys who've traded crypto over the years, what would happen if suddenly a Coinbase or a Binance went live and enabled trading. I mean, I think it'd be good for CHL holders.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Chase, I think someone wants to join our call.
Oh, let me see if
Yeah, someone said he's having difficulties to join the call.
okay, let me see if I'm still learning how to use Zoom myself, but let me see. There's have them try to rejoin. Sometimes I miss the notifications if someone tries to join during the call, but
Yeah, I've told him.
Yeah,
I've asked him to.
yeah, this little thing pops up on my screen, and then I'll if I see him, I'll try to let him in. Okay, this, or I just let Samuel 91 in.
we have someone in the chat saying something. I don't know.
iOS. Yeah, that's an iOS user. So they're saying that they need an iOS screenshot. So the same with me. So I know for most of our Android users, if you guys put a picture in, you guys can drop a screenshot in on the application. iOS users, we aren't able to right now. I'm an iOS user, so we're working on that, and that's something that we're gonna fix soon. I mean, we're
Okay.
so, but yeah, it's you know, we have a number of bugs that we're working on, you know, that we're fixing, that we're gonna, and that's one that as we need to take care of. We're gonna get that one taken care of soon.
Okay.
Yeah,
no problem.
If
That's
you're
good.
here and
Post.
you're here to take part in my latest challenge, head over to the challenge application and do that. It's all about creating memes. Create a meme and you post it on Twitter. You tag 7 people and you get to win 1 till.
Yeah, I saw one awesome meme from one of our users,
You guys can see
and
it right on the
we
screen.
had 3. Yeah,
Here's
we got three persons there. Yeah, one TELUS, one EOS, and the other
Yeah,
CHL. That was beautiful.
I see people create stuff, and some people are creating what is not a meme. I think we should
Yeah,
really
that's not a meme.
focus on
That some people are writing on they're writing on images,
You guys can see my
and
screen,
that's not a meme.
yeah, exactly.
so we can take a
So
look.
my advice to them is they can use meme creator. They can use just type meme creator on Google.
Here's
We have
Just type meme creator on Google.
yeah, we have meme applications out there. I'll make use of it.
yeah. Here are all the submissions here, and here's your challenge, Willow. So we can take a look, and that's part of the process of managing a challenge. Yes, see, this is
Yeah, like this. Yeah, that's not a meme. You know.
you don't think this meets meme expectations?
Nah.
It's borderline. That's close. That's iffy. I don't know. So
Yeah,
Willow, you know, Willow's running the challenge. That he decides. Willow decides what a meme is and what a meme isn't. So
yeah,
that's the rules. I mean, if you run as we get bigger and as people see this,
Look at this.
see how you know, that's not a meme. Yeah, this is just, I'm not sure what
an image. It's an image.
Yeah. I mean but then that brings up the point or the question: what's the difference between an image and a meme?
Yeah, so
Exactly.
we got apps, we got applications on Play Store and App Store. Just gotta type meme creator, or you head over to Google search. I think you can use a browser to create a meme.
We work, bro. You don't try with before.
So for the people that did that and I rewarded them, you did a good job. Thank you for participating. And for those that are just writing on images, come on, search on Google Play Store if you're using an Android phone.
See, like this is a good meme here.
Search meme.
Yeah, that's a good meme. Like this is a meme, you know. You just gotta be creative. This is a meme, you know. you can differentiate. Yeah, this tell us this CHL and this EOS.
And then that brings up the point. So right now, this is
We're
your
working.
your challenge, Willow, and you're giving away one Telos, which is great. I mean, a Telos is a little under $1 right now, but if anyone can harness this technology themselves right now. So if you want to have your own meme competition for your own brand, for your own whatever, you have an online store, whatever you're trying to do, you could run a similar campaign as Willow is and ask people to make memes for your company or your business or whatever. And for $5, you get 5 good memes and you give out $5 in crypto. That's a win-win. It's a win-win for the people creating the memes. And then it's a win for the person who wants the memes created. So, let people know that they can do similar things themselves. For you don't have to be only advertising Challenge Stack on Challenge Stack. You're free to use it for other things too.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
I think we should have a report box or a report option where we get to report fake challenges or scam challenges.
Yeah, it is. That's a problem with. I think that's a problem with crypto in general. It's just the amount of fraud and the amount of fake counts. I mean, I know for the last year or 2 years, a lot of what we've been doing is testing our technology out and making sure it works, making sure there's no bugs on it, just making the basic things work. And
Yeah, and I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, and it's taken us a couple years to figure that out.
Yeah.
But now we're building more. We're getting, like we said in the beginning of the call, we're getting more challenges made. There's more activity now. So we're going to have to cut down on bots and fake accounts, because I know there's multiple people who have multiple accounts, and then there's also bots, and they're there. So we're going to have to figure out some sort of system to weed them out, because it makes the it makes the community not as fun.
All right.
Yeah. So
I hope we expect to see more adds of tokens.
Yeah. And I don't know how we're going to do that. Maybe in future versions, we'll have some sort of you do a thumbprint, or you do like a bio. Some people do KYC or do some sort of identity, proof of identity, or you can do reputation. I mean, there's the reputation. That's why we have the reputation system on the network now. If you see somebody that looks like a bot, or somebody who's constantly looks like they're scamming or doing fake work or whatever, or it's not their real account, give them a 1 star, give them a 1-star rating. And at some point, what we could do is, if your rating gets low enough, what we could do is let people rank each other based on CHL tokens. And if you have, the ability to save, I don't know, if you get too low of a rating, you get kicked off or something like that. It's just, we haven't been putting a lot of time and energy into policing it right now. It just hasn't been a big enough issue for us to really put a lot of time and effort into policing. But bots beware, we're gonna start kicking you guys off. So.
All right. Yeah, I was talking about getting to support more tokens on the Challenge EOS application. So I think on the version 9, we should support Hive token.
Yeah, I'm sure it can be done. I think it's important though that anytime that we add any new tokens, that they want us to add them. So, we have P tokens, we have quite a few different tokens on the application, and we've just added them in good faith. And just added them, and people make challenges with them and stuff. But for us to have the type of partnership or the type of cooperation with the community that we need to, I think that they should let us know beforehand that a project should want to be added to the challenge stack, and they should reach out to us and let us know. So if there's any projects that want to be on the application, they should let us know, and we'd be happy to add them. And I think, but they should pay us some amount of tokens. Doesn't have to be a lot of tokens, but they need to give us some of the tokens just to know that they have skin in the game. They want to be on the application. And I think if they were to do that, then their communities will be more active and use and it'll be a better collaboration.
Okay, so we got a suggestion from someone from Lux, and he says he suggests a chat room on the Challenge EOS application.
Chat room. Yeah, I mean, you could do a chat room. Chat, it's just streaming. It just becomes like a streaming thing, and hosting and streaming is what it comes down to. But we were looking into that. Actually, we're thinking about having a streaming on the application, but then once the development team was looking into it more closely, we were seeing that it would be better just to have a plugin that streamers already can just put into their, like a plugin that you can have on YouTube that says challenge DAC user with like maybe a HQ or a QR code or whatever, and then people are able to, and those feed into the challenge DAC, challenge DAC app, and you're able to see it. So
yeah, it will also be great if we can use the challenge app to reward people on live streams. I don't know how possible that will be, but maybe in future we could figure out the way we can redirect people to live streams, then reward them on the live stream, and also refer them to the Challenge EOS application.
yeah, we actually spent quite a bit of time looking into this in one of the development meetings a few months ago, and what we were thinking was
and we need to have other options. There are some people that their mobile phones might not support a particular streaming platform, so we need to have different options.
it'd be like a streaming plugin. It'd be like a plugin that someone puts into someone who's already a streamer. They have this plugin, and then maybe you see the logo, the Challenge DAC logo down below. YouTube, yeah. And every time someone sends crypto, it sends a notification, some sort of notification or whatever. Every time, so like to become like a crypto
on a live stream.
Exactly, yeah. Because
that's more like a bot,
like a bot, and then have that feed into the challenge application. So
the bot.
Yeah, but have all those streams also feed into the challenge app too, so people on the challenge app can see who's all streaming right now. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. Those are the type of areas we're looking into. I mean, we're always looking to improve. We've built a lot already, and we're going to continue to build. So yeah, the stuff to think about. We're going to start working on version 9 here pretty soon. So
yeah, I also noticed that we can share TikTok links on the Challenge EOS application. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because I'm running a challenge, and the challenge just kickstarted some days ago, but I'll officially kickstart it tonight. So I'll be asking people to do a 1-minute video for me on TikTok. Yeah, with an hashtag. I'll be selecting 5 winners after 1 month. I'm gonna reward them with $20 each. So that's $100.
Okay, that's gonna be good. That'd be a fun one.
Yeah. Thanks.
And that brings up yeah. So I mean, we're still figuring out what are the best challenges to run, what are the most effective challenges, and there's not a right or wrong answer to that. It's whatever people choose to publish. But we were able to talk to a business consultant earlier this week. Actually yesterday, we were able to talk to a consultant who deals with angel investors. He deals with venture capital, and we were able to have a meeting with them. And he he was interested in Challenge Deck about a year ago, 2 years ago, about a year ago. But we circled back with him, and he said that he gave us feedback and stuff, and his feedback was that we have a good product, but we don't have a business. We have a good product, but we don't have a business. And he says we need to find things that we can do for people, and that could generate money, generate income. And he says you're because I'm talking about all the crypto functions that we have. He's like, you're telling me way too much about crypto. It's like the crypto doesn't really matter. It matters what people can get done. And so he said you need to figure out what your value proposition is, what your I had it written down here. Use case, what are use cases, value proposition, and value proposition, use case, value proposition is what we needed to figure out. And so I was thinking about some general ideas, and I wanted to throw it out on these calls. But what if we just did a challenge where, we could go on like a freelance website or something, and we could say, we can make you 20 YouTube videos for $100. If you give us $100, we'll make you 20 YouTube videos from different people or whatever. And if we make, and if we take $5 of crypto and we give it to 20 different people, I think we could have 20 unique people make YouTube videos. And we could say they're just going to be 1 minute long, and that would have value. And that would give us something to start with. Just see if we can get people to pay us for generating custom video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I second the motion. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
We can render that service or those services to users.
Yeah. And we can use the application to market like the service too itself. We can say, hey, get 20 custom YouTube videos, and that just brings up the point of what do we do well as a community? I mean, we can coordinate a lot of video production. I mean, if we ask, we can get a lot.
Yeah, but okay, I want to suggest something. I think instead of making a lot of videos, we can just make like 1 or 2 videos and make sure we generate views on that video. We're gonna tweet it on our page, challenge application page. After making a challenge for it, we post the video or the customized video we make for the project or company. We make a 1-minute video for the project or company, and we share it on our Twitter for our users to like and retweet and comment. And when they retweet, a lot of people from different time zones are gonna get to see the product and know about the product. So we need to have a fee that we are gonna charge for each tweet, each video that we do, and the challenge that we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a challenge. We can bill someone $100 for 1 video. Then we use $50 to make a challenge for them, and we use 50 as the fee.
Yeah.
The project fee, our fee. Then we make sure that we make sure that the video goes viral and people know about the project.
Yeah.
That means we're gonna work on our own fan base. We're gonna work on our own followers.
Yeah. Because the person I was talking to, he was pressing me. He was saying, well, you know what? He says, you put out some crypto and you get a bunch of people to do something. So what? He says, so what? That you just get someone to do something. And he goes, how are you able to have qualified users and have and when you give out crypto, how do you know that is actually going to help somebody? So, but we can develop services that we can do, different things that we can do that the community that have value. So that we could be like a one-stop shop media company where we could offer like a media package, and we could say,
that's what I'm talking about. So so if anytime we make a video, anytime we post a video with our official page on our official page, we are sure that 100K people are gonna see the video.
Like a marketing package. Whatever we do, I think it'd be best for us to just put it on a little freelance website first. There's one that I know of, people per hour, and
Yeah, you told me about that.
yeah. So, and that we can be flexible or whatever, and we can just put out these different packages or different things and see if we can get any business generated. And basically, what it comes down to is the more money or crypto we can feed into the challenge network, that means more rewards for everybody who participates. And we want, and
That's right.
that's going to get more attention. That's going to get more users. And
That's right.
right now, in the beginning, we might have to find or go out and find the clients or the people who this challenge act will be useful for. But if we get enough people to come, then people are going to find it themselves, and we could just sit back and just manage the technology. But pretty much the consultant was saying that we need to bring in more people who can get economic value from making challenges.
Yeah, I'll also look into the areas where we're gonna get monetary benefits,
Yeah.
and revenue.
It was I can tell he's interested. I've heard some of his talks before, and he seems like he's somebody that's knowledgeable about blockchain. Because obviously, if you don't understand blockchain, then you're gonna have a hard time understanding what we do. But he's knowledgeable he was knowledgeable in crypto, and he's been in the venture capital world. And during the call, I asked him, I said, would any of your venture capital, anybody, any angel investors or anybody, be interested in what we're doing right now? I mean, we received a grant not too long ago. Would anyone be interested? And he goes, he's like, I don't think you guys need money right now. He goes, I think you, so he's like, I don't think you guys need money right now. He's like, you guys need to develop your use case, make it stronger. He goes, but work on that. And he goes, get back to me in summer. He told me, so I know he's interested. So he says, work on that and come back to him in summer. So maybe in summer, we develop, I think that was good advice, develop some sort of use cases. So that's something we can work on. And we just got to think about what we do, what our community does well at, and what would be a good service for somebody to have or get from us.
Yeah. Also, when we get CHL listed on Binance and other top exchanges, I think that will do us a great favor.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely. I mean,
it will help. Yeah. It will help to up the price.
Yeah, I mean, it's we're really, I mean, you can buy, if you want to buy challenge tokens over the challenge application, that you can do that now. I see where people
sure.
do that. And we have a whole referral system that's built in where if you refer somebody and they use your link and sign up.
Yeah, I'll promote that more on Twitter. I'll try to promote the new Dex link on Twitter.
Yeah. And
also inform them about the CHL purchase. I'll let them know that they can purchase CHL on the app.
Yeah. And then hopefully, like you were saying, some of these bigger exchanges pick us up. And another cool thing,
like Binance.
Yeah, I mean, they hold like 90 million CHL. And another cool thing that we had going on here was, let me see. So we're running on Telos now, and there's the challenge token on Telos. So there's like how many account there, and these are all people who won CHL on challenge application who withdrew their Telos, and you can do that. So if you win CHL on challenge application, you can withdraw it into Telos. And somebody brought up the point where they're like, hey, I want to be able to trade my CHL on Telos. And some of these guys were recommending, I think one of these guys involved with the Telos organization.
Yeah, that's the CEO.
Okay, as the CEO of Telos, he said the team can add to T-swaps. So here's T-swaps here.
Yeah, that's true. So you can swap your CHL to Telos, swap your Telos to CHL.
Yeah. So maybe that's something that we can work on this week, or it's something that, I mean, I made it at the point.
Yeah.
I put it in
Yeah,
this.
they said the bridge. He said the bridge is open for native tokens to tell us EVM is opening very soon.
Like so soon. So yeah, and that doesn't sound like yet. It's got it yet, but yeah.
But I know CHL is on Alcor. CHL is on Alcor Exchange.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of our users was talking about being able to trade CHL for Telos or something like that, and then that Doug Horn, one of the guys involved with Telos, chimed in, and he was saying, "Have you tried DEX on the EVM?" So it's some sort of EVM DEX. So I don't know if there's a live EVM DEX.
Yeah. That there's a new DEX.
Okay, so yeah, that's. I mean, I've gotten a lot of questions about people being able to trade their challenge tokens on the Telos network. I mean, we got a lot of. I feel like I think that's one of the reasons that we're getting more users is because we have Telos. I mean, we're getting a lot more users, a lot more activity. I think is coming from Telos. And to be honest, the Telos blockchain runs better. I think we have less issues with the Telos blockchain too. So it'd be good for people to be able to trade Telos on CHL on Telos. So they need to, hopefully someone from that community can add the challenge token on one of those DEXs or so people can trade it.
All right, cool.
Cool.
So if you're on the call, guys, if you're on the call, kindly take a screenshot. I'll be rewarding everyone with 25K CHL after the call.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, well, how long have we been going for? We've been going for probably a good, 30 minutes at least, or probably longer.
40.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anything else we should go over? Or any questions?
If you have a question, you can drop it on the chat. Some people might be shy of saying something or probably showing their face.
Yeah.
So if you have a question, you can drop it on the chat or the Telegram channel, our official Telegram channel. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Yeah. Any questions? Go ahead, drop them in the comment section down below, and or just chime in. So we'll give it a few seconds. So. And then for those of you guys who have been on the fireside call or the fireside EOS calls, Wednesdays, yeah, it's I'll show this here real quick. If anyone's, and then like I said, if anyone has any questions, chime in. But yeah, there was a cool little part where I got to ask Dan Larimer a question, so I was gonna play that here. Where's it at here? Oh yeah, right here. So
I'll take one more question.
Yeah, I had a question about.
I was going to ask, with the way that EOS runs currently, why wouldn't it be able to adopt the fractal process? What is it with the way that EOS runs currently that wouldn't be able to support fractally?
The only thing that EOS needs to support fractally is the will of the block producers to approve the system contracts to kind of provide standardized DeFi on the platform and to feed their governance powers, if not their block production powers, to the council. If EOS is willing to do that, and EOS is willing to go to the 5% inflation that it was originally designed to have, then I think it would work really well. If EOS does not do that, then I think it's more of a social challenge than a technical challenge. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for all your.
yeah. So interesting, the whole saga going on with Block One and EOS and now Fractally, and it's just, it makes it, it adds a layer of complication for projects like us who are just trying to run an application and do useful things. So yeah, sounds like he was talking about totally like redoing the governance process on EOS and totally redoing consensus. So yeah, I don't know if I followed him completely there. With the whole Fractally process. So yeah, you don't know how much of it's a distraction with them, with Block One going public and or Bullish going public and merging with Farpeak, and you don't know if they're trying to discredit the EOS Foundation right now, and especially when the EOS Foundation was talking about doing potential litigation against Block One. And then I also posted this on Twitter too, where in last week's call I just mentioned it, and someone kept saying, "Oh, we should, let people know that we've been damaged or whatever by Block One, by their statements and promising developer support without ever doing it." Farpeak as a name, but interesting, and raises a lot of questions about promises that were made to developers, promises that were made to the community. I mean, we all remember this clip.
Actually finished the world's biggest sale of cryptocurrency tokens for around $4 billion back in May. What are you planning to do with that money that you raised?
Well, if you look at how token networks were distributed in the past, it was mostly through burning electricity in order to create these tokens. And so the thesis behind our token sale was to take that capital that was normally used to create tokens and then divert it back to the developers that are spawning the next generation of innovation. So we just announced $1 billion fund for EOSBC. We're investing that with partners throughout the world back into the hands of the developers so we can see what comes from that type of capital innovation.
Sure, but
to see that they took all that money that they raised and they're putting it into an exchange, and now they're trying to merge with this other company. And you see why the EOS Foundation is looking for litigation update, and how you could see that they could possibly want to sue them and and maybe that would mean more money back to developers and projects like ours. Because after all, a lot was promised to do.
Can I ask a question? Did you as well send something to the EOS Network Foundation, like evidence you had for your business with Block One?
Yeah, we haven't yet, but we're probably going to.
You guys should submit something.
Yeah, we should. We'll look into it, and I mean, we've had correspondence with people from Block One from years ago, and that I was talking to people that worked at Block One, in 2017, and they were telling me certain things. We want the best for the EOS network, and but we're going to still build. We're still going to continue to build and continue to work, make our systems gain more users, do different things. So we're going to stay focused on that too.
That's cool. That's the most important. Yeah, that we somehow find a way to bring more users to EOS.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the.
So yeah, a lot of saga there, and so the saga continues. So, but the EOS Nation, or the EOS Foundation, and the community, that doesn't look good when they raise all that money, promise some of it for development, and then take it all and change the name of the company, and then try to merge it with some other company on an exchange. And meanwhile, they have 100,000 Bitcoin or whatever. So it doesn't sit well with people. Yeah. So awesome. So what do you think, Sid? You got anything else for people? I think that's pretty much it. I think we answered all the questions.
They should be expecting to get a challenge, to see the challenge. I'll be posting the 25K challenge, and also they should get ready for my dance challenge. It's just a simple challenge. All you have to do is go download my music, you do a 1 minute video and post it on TikTok with an hashtag, Diampo. That's the hashtag Diampo challenge. Yeah, it must be Diampo challenge, because when I'm rewarding, I need to go look up all the participants that use the hashtag. So that's where I'm gonna reward the people. It's gonna last for 1 month, but I'll be posting the challenge tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you. God bless. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So be on the lookout for that, and then we're gonna have more challenges coming up soon. And yeah, just so don't be too far away from your challenge application. And so I think that's all we got for people, and we'll see everyone next week.
Yeah, CHL to the moon.
Awesome.
100.
Yeah, see you guys.